lot of Sony news last couple of days. First, we got the leaked photos of the new Slim console, and today we got some bad news. Today, apparently, the PlayStation subscription prices will increase next month, the month of September, an additional $10, meaning that your yearly service will go from $49.99 to $59.99, rivaling that of the Xbox Live service, which is also $59.99. So now they're about the same price together. Now, there's people out there that are not caring. I'm in that group. And then there are people out there that are raging, which is hard to understand. I'm trying to figure out why people are upset about a $10 increase. First and foremost, this is the first time this has ever happened, ever. They've never raised the price of this thing. It was always this price, and there's never been any incremental raises. There's never been any permanent raises. This is the first time they've ever had to raise the price, right? So, I mean, services go up. Things go up. It's part of business. I'm not going to be surprised if Microsoft's goes up $5 or, I mean, then again, if it doesn't go up either way, I'm not going to be surprised. But, you know, if it goes up $5 more or $10 more, I mean, it is what it is. These things cost money. These servers are more extensive. The technology is more advanced. The games are more advanced. The requirements are that much more. So an additional $10 a month is running you what? Is running you less than $1 a month? Like, come on, guys. Like, let's be serious. It's not much. You know, it's not much. So there are people out there that are upset. There are people out there using this as ammo to the console war, and I just don't get it. Who doesn't have this money? Like, who doesn't have an additional $10 a month? I'm not trying to shit on people who, you know, are struggling and having PlayStation Plus is, you know, probably for them is a luxury. I understand that. From that point of view, I understand. But most of the guys on here, most of us, we don't have a problem affording this, honestly. And anybody who has PlayStation Plus most likely can have an additional $10 to spend to get the yearly service. I mean, this is just the nature of the beast. This is business. These things happen. Now, if it's worthwhile, that's a whole nother story. Now, I was watching Fail to Listen, aka Icy Rhythm's video, and he was talking about the content you get for the PlayStation Plus. And, you know, that's debatable if it's worth it or not to you. And he makes a great point saying the games aren't free. They're at no additional cost because they're not free unless you pay for the service. So if you don't pay for the service, you don't get the game. So essentially, they're not really free. But in terms of when you get the game, well, the games you want, that's kind of on you. I agree with him when he said the games were really good last year, around the last couple of years of the generation. I honestly believe the games were at their best right after the 2011 hack. After that hack, we got some great shit, didn't we? Oh, man, Sony was no holds barred with what we got. We got everything under the sun that we wanted. We got some really good free games. We got good shit all around. You know, I'm not saying we didn't deserve it, but the point is that things were better then than they are now. You don't get such great things now. You know, you don't get such drop-dead, die-hard titles, you know, on both fronts. Not just Sony, on both fronts. But we're talking about Sony today, and, you know, you don't get as good as you used to. They definitely are drip-feeding us. You know, it's the best way I can put it. But it's $10, you know, it's only $10 a month. $10 a year extra. You know, I don't see the big deal. You know, these things cost money, and I understand. You got new consoles coming out. You know, we got brand new machines coming out with games that are going to take advantage of the hardware, the power. You know, you're going to have to kind of beef up your servers too. It's going to just have to go that way. You know, it's a domino effect, and I kind of understand. And I don't really blame Sony for raising the price. I'm glad they gave people a month notice. Like, hey, just so you know, next month this is going down. They gave you time, so you can either cancel your subscription or renew it or whatever you need to do. You know, they gave you a heads up. Which they should do regardless, you know, as a business. But I'm glad that they did. You know, I'm just little things. You know, it's the little things for me. But yeah, it's only $10 a month. $10 a year. I keep saying that. Whether it's worthwhile or not is on you. You know, that's totally up to the consumer at the end of the day. Is it a big deal? I don't think so. I don't think it's ammo for the console war. I don't think it's worthy of fake hate. You know, because you're going to get a lot of this fake rage going around. You know, more than you're already seeing. You're going to see people out here flipping the fuck out. Knowing they're going to renew it anyway. You motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. Let's stop playing. Nobody's going anywhere. Everybody's keeping their service. Everybody's paying for it. We all need online. Let's stop the bullshit. You're going to hate on it all day, every day, and you're still going to renew your service. So let's avoid the unnecessary drama and just make your video on it. Don't lose your mind, because we all know the real deal. At the end of the day, you're going to buy the service regardless. We all need it. It's, you know, for me, it's not so necessary anymore because I've gravitated away from console gaming a lot. And for guys like me, it's like, it might just be the final nail in the coffin for them. For guys like me, like, you know what, another $10 a year, fuck it, I don't need this. You know, it might be that. You know, it could be that for some people too. But for the regulars, let's stop it. Let's stop it. You guys ain't going nowhere. This is Demon Ralph signing out.